There are times when you want to add a little bit of extra information, such as a little disclaimer or a little alert or something of that nature. And we do that with the insert function. So I'm going to go up here to insert. This is putting in a text box. And I'm going to come across here to the far right hand side, and you'll see that we have text box here. So I'm going to click on the down arrow. There are a number of presets, so we can choose a variety of different styles. Now the nice thing here is these styles are rather interesting, and you can choose a variety of different approaches. Just keep in mind that you can always change them later if you decide you don't like it, and you can also draw your own. And there are many other versions of this in the Microsoft website, so you can always download those as well. So I'm just going to come up here for a moment, and I'm going to choose the first one. Actually, I'll choose the second one. It's kind of nice. My insertion point is between health risks and general considerations, so I'm going to put it in there, and there it appears. Now, the highlighted area means that I can type anything I want in there. So I'm just simply going to put in that this is a text box. Oops. And you can enter anything that comes to mind. Fantastic. Okay, super duper. Now it looks kind of great, and we can also move this around, or we can make it larger, or we can make it smaller as well. So that's why these little fill handles and handles are on the side, so that you can change this if you want to. So I can make it smaller, I can make it bigger. I can even do one other thing which I really like about these little text boxes. It has text wrapping. So if I click on text wrapping, I can actually have the text wrap around the box. So I click on it, and now the text is wrapped around the box. I can make it a little bit further away from the box. I can even move the box around so that it's kind of like we could put a quote in here, or instructions, or anything we want to do. And again, we could choose to move it somewhere else or put it behind the text. Be just mindful of one thing. If you ever put something behind the text, you're going to have to undo, because you will not be able to reach it. Remember one thing: when I put objects onto a page, it's almost as if they're on their own sheet. So it's layered. And if you put something behind something else, you may not be able to get to it to edit it or remove it. So this is one of the nasty features about putting it in the background. And again, we could just simply shift everything around it. Well, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to allow the text to wrap around it, and it kind of looks reasonably well that way. So these are text boxes, and you can add them anywhere you want to in a document. And once I click away from it, of course, it really does look kind of good. And I can always change the style should I not like the style very much. So hopefully this helps a little bit with text boxes.